All right. Start with Rossford. I can do them because
Yeah.
Oh, you okay? All right.
Here we go. Well, it's a nice night here in the Northwest Ohio area. I hope you're pulled up with a chair and snuggled up and ready to go, as we are ready to go with the opening tip here between Otsego and Rossford. Michael, you got some starting lineups for us. Let's start with Rossford.
Well, we're going to start off with Rossford, and they've got some injuries. They got some key injuries. Their big girl today, Gazoski, is not going to be playing, and Alana Kitzler is not going to be playing with plantar fasciitis. Hey, I said it right.
Very good.
That's doctor material right there. But Kirsten Keller, Nicole Baer, Heather Schaller, Cheyenne Davis, and Reagan Clay will be making up the starting five for the Rossford Bulldogs. Talked to Coach Eric Simon, and they're going to run the ball. They're pushing the ball. They're not big tonight, so they're going to be running the ball. And for our home team, the Otsego Knights tonight, you got Madeline Asmuth. Abby, do you want to try saying that?
Sure, Hesselschwart.
You're very good. That's why you're a professional.
Yeah, right.
Morgan Schmoyer, Kim Forche, and Lauren Wynn. And I think talking to Coach Birdthistle, Schmoyer's the girl. She's the one that's going to be bringing in a lot of the points for the Knights tonight.
Yeah, well, that's the hope anyway, is starting lineups brought to you here by the Toledo Sports Network. Be sure to check out our website, ToledoSportsNetwork.com.
Really excited about this contest, Smith, for showing a little bit what's going to be happening in the NBC, because, when you talk about the NBC lately, it's all been Lake, it's been Genoa, it's been Rossford, and I think what you're going to see tonight is some of the young guns starting to make some things happen here, and the Otsego Knights are a lot of sophomores and juniors on that team. Same thing with Rossford.
Yeah. Now, of course, they're the Bulldogs 2-2, getting their last two games they've won, and then of course you've got Otsego at 1-3. Their lone victory right now over the Woodward Polar Bears. So both these teams looking with something to prove here, as we're just moments away from the opening tip here in this NBC matchup.
Yeah, it's part of our new lineup here, and we're excited to be doing a lot of these games. And I'll tell you what, the Otsego people have been wonderful to us tonight, and it's just so nice when they come up and, hey, thanks for doing this. We don't ever get to see anybody coming out here, and it's really, really exciting to have you guys out here. So that always makes me happy when they say that.
Absolutely, no question about it. So we'll await the opening tip here.
They get it right there. Hessel Schwartz and Cheyenne Davis are going to tip it off here. It's they're a little flipped around there for a couple of seconds.
And the opening tip will go to the Bulldogs. That one being brought up here by Nicole Byer. Here's a long three off the glass and good. Boy, you talk about a quick start.
Yeah, that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to get it in there quick. That's what they did.
Now, and of course, the Knights answer on a deuce. Here's the pass back as they send it around the arch up the top. Here's a three attempt. Nope, it's going to be a long two.
Gave it to two.
Yep. Heather Schaller. And now here come the Knights again. Schmoyer bringing it up. Sent cross court. Now moving inside, up with the runner that goes. Nice job by Kim Forche. It's a 5-4 ball game. Opening minute here of this contest. Here's a shot from the corner. That one off the front of the rim, no good. Schmoyer with the rebound. Now coming back the other way with it is Asmus. Asmus sends it into the corner. And the rebound goes back up and in as Forche answers. Here come the Bulldogs back, and that one rejected there by Schmoyer. We talked in the outset about the size that Otsego is going to have, the advantage they're going to have. As the Bulldogs now looking to regroup.
Well, Rossford has to do what they had to do, and it's got to be quickness because Otsego definitely, wow.
Another shot that was blocked, but grabbing the rebound, the ball there was Cheyenne Davis. And now here come the Knights again.
That's nice.
As now they answer as well, and we're only 2 minutes into this one, and
Nice Schwartz with that for the Knights. Well, they're able to move the ball. They're big. The guys are they're bigger, and it works out really well for them.
is now trying to settle things down here for Rossford is Keller. Keller out top, sends it around. Reagan Clay outside here for Byer. Back over out to Keller. Now Byer thought about the three.
And they're getting smart right now and just looking.
And the long bomb goes off the glass. Cheyenne Davis.
I don't think she called that one.
I don't think so either, but it did go. Now looking to answer back here for the Knights. The ball up. I believe that was for Shea, and it did not go. Now the ball grabbed here by the Bulldogs. Here's a long pass out to the corner.
Scared me for a second.
I was going to say, that one got real 3D-like. But Reagan Clay with it now is going to take the three off the glass and iron, no good. Rebound, though, put right back up, but that's going to be short from Davis. And now the Knights will bring it back.
Well, what you're seeing right now is Rossford is pushing the ball, and they're really fighting really hard. So
Asmus put that one off the glass. It wouldn't fall. Here come the Lady Bulldogs back, and Davis misses it. And we've got a whistle and a foul here with 4:36 to go here in quarter number one. And right now, Rossford with the lead, 10-6.
Well, you're seeing it already. Rossford's pushing the ball and trying to keep Otsego off their being able to get into an offense and make things happen. And it so far is working real well for Rossford.
Madeline Osmus, the senior, able to get the ball over here outside. Shot taken there from Forshade, does not go. And Rossford will have possession. So with 4:22 on the clock here in quarter number one. This one moving along quick. That one off the hands there, but still able to maintain it was Byer outside. Here's a long two, no good. Rebound over there by Smoyer. Now Asmus bringing it up quickly. Sends it outside. And that shot does not go.
Toughest shot in basketball right there.
Yep.
Toughest
shot.
Go
baseline like that. Now coming back the other way. Laying it up off the glass and good. Reagan Clay, 5'7" sophomore.
A little bit of a 1-2-2 press now, and that's
it's a long pass to get to, but they get a shot away. But this time around, it's the Bulldogs that'll bring it back. Davis, oh my goodness. Timeout going to be taken here.
Now you knew that was coming, Mick.
Scott Berthistle and company going to take a timeout here with 3:29 to go here in the first. Right now it's all Rossford, 14-6.
On CW 13.
Oh, sorry.
Boy, I'm telling you, I must be.
What? No, I got a cough drop.
No. It's just, you know what I mean? I don't have a sore throat or nothing. It's just, it's dry. My house, with my furnace, my house is so dry. It's like, I feel like a piece of leather.
Well, this will moisten. It'll loosen. It won't, it's not for. It's,
Okay.
Morgan Smoyer set to inbound. So welcome back here on the CW 13. Gets the return pass, and my goodness. Oh, that one did not go as planned, and Bulldogs will inbound.
Well, Rossford's been able to shut Schwartz down, and at this point, that seems to be what is what's making the clock tick for the Knights right now. And somebody else has got to step to the plate to make some stuff happen here.
Keeping it outside. Here's another 3 attempt, no good. Rebound goes to Smoyer. She'll kick it outside to Lauren Wynn. Wynn sends it inside underneath. That one goes off the glass, no good. Rebound put back up and in by her. Smoyer with her opening basket.
Well, see, that's going to be the big thing for the Knights because they've got that advantage. And once that ball gets inside like that,
and then things like that when Lauren Wynn knocks it out. You can see the speed element here for the Rossford game. They'll keep it outside around the arch. Here's a 3 attempt. Good. Nice job there by Nicole Byer, 5'4" senior. That opens it up to a 17-8 lead. And now that one goes up. Count it in 1. So stepping up to the line here for Otsego, Abby Hesselschwart.
Special thanks to IBEW Local 8, UA 50, Pub 51, Big Apple Deli, SPL Outfitters for helping us make this game happen tonight.
That free throw did not go. Here come the Bulldogs. Sent cross court.
Nice passing by the Rossford Bulldogs tonight. Coach said he wanted to keep them under, keep them under 10, 11 turnovers tonight, and they're really, really moving the ball real well. Nice.
Now played underneath. Oh, and going up too strong with Cheyenne Davis.
Saw a lot of that in the JV game. That's just can't happen.
Well, the Knights looking to try and slowly work their way back into this one. That one goes up, is no good. And the rebound. Here come the Bulldogs once more. Davis kicks it back around the arch. Here's a 3. Oh. Nope, off the rim, no good. A rebound grab by Kim Forche. Dishing it off, Alex Wenig.
Well, you always get nervous when you're playing a bigger team, but if you can move the ball and be as quick as Rossford's been, Otsego's going to have to figure out something.
And the turnaround there by Hesselschwart. She gets some help from Kim Forche.
Yep.
And now it's down to a 5-point game. So Otsego behind the 8 ball early, fighting to get back in this and have, as we're under a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Clay taking her time, sizing things up. Pass, oh, great hands. Yep. Nice job there by Kim Forche. We got a foul call.
Rossford's strength is is moving everything around and getting it to the weak side real quick. When they try to just push it inside like that, it just isn't going to happen.
Kirsten Keller with the foul. That'll be her first. They get the ball down court quickly. The Knights do. Now here's the baseline jumper, no good. Rebound back up and in by Lauren Wynn. Half a minute to go here in the quarter, and it's down to a 3-point game.
No, I think that was Morgan Schmoyer.
Oh, that's true. I did say that, didn't I? It was Schmoyer, though.
But it's just they're boxing out really well on the offensive side. So
20 seconds to go here in this opening quarter. Oh, a
nice
turnover.
Steal.
Here comes Davis back the other way, and she is hammered. And getting the foul is Shannon Weil. So Weil with the foul, and going to the free throw line will be Kirsten Keller. Or check that, Cheyenne Davis. 12.2 seconds to go.
I think we might have a little blood here.
Yeah. Davis is can't be in there because of it, so, and she's the foul shooter, so they're going to treat her. So while they do that,
Man, we got a lot of games coming up this week. I brought our schedule. We got this game tomorrow night. We've got the Eastwood game. Rossford. It's all Rossford this week. Rossford boys taking on Eastwood tomorrow night, and this game obviously will air at 8 o'clock, and then 9:30 on Saturday night on the CW13. And then next week we've got Tuesday night. We've got Genoa at Lake girls.
Hey. You can't forget following basketball.
Oh, BCW wrestling.
Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. Get it right there.
Yeah, we got some good wrestling coming for you. And Dr. Jerry Graham basically took over this week's show, and him and Norm were fighting. You know how it goes.
Of course. Well, things got all cleared up here as Cheyenne Davis will attempt to and does successfully make the first free throw, first of two. So we've got a few substitutions in here for the Lady Bulldogs. Davis, she's been pretty stellar here in this opening quarter here for the Rossford basketball team as she goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Otsego will work for the last shot as they send it around the arch. Better get that shot off. 3 seconds to go.
Gonna pop it right there. Take the
And they
shot.
do not get the shot off. Good defense there by the Lady Bulldogs. We've got 1 quarter in the books here in Tuntagony, and we've got a score of Rossford 19 and Otsego 14. You're watching girls high school basketball here on the Toledo Sports Network and the CW13.
Just say and CW13 and not and the CW13. And CW13. And CW13. 14. Who was that last foul that just shot?
The Davis shot?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, she shot the free throw. Cheyenne, because she's the one because of the blood thing, went over and got patched
Well, I
up.
try to get them here, so then when I go home, I type them in. And
Gotcha. Those you watching online, we say hi to you. That's why we're able to do all the chatter here. And
Yes,
everything.
yes. Isn't it kind of cool knowing that we're live?
You get the inside baseball when there's not.
We'll actually keep all this in that'll on the internet side. I'm just going to let it capture all the way out so that everybody gets to hear what happens between the quarters. That's what happens between the quarters.
Man. Remember, you picked this spot.
This is the only. They're not going to put us on the front doors, and if we're over there, then we can't see them. So,
Wah.
yeah, same thing at Bowser. It's exactly the same thing.
Second quarter now getting underway. Otsego with the ball. They trail by 5. Trying to work it inside, but you have contact there, and we're going to have a foul call here on. Well, it's going to be on Otsego, as it's going to be Shannon Weil. So the Bulldogs will get possession, and they'll bring it up. Second foul of the night on Shannon Weil. Now Bulldogs.
Nice. Nice move inside. You
Did
gotta
everything
make that.
did everything but finish, and
Gotta
now
make
we've
that.
got a foul on Rossford. So kind of a payback. Here's you have something that you don't really want to see from either side, and that's fouls on the offensive side.
Yeah, sophomore Peyton Horton
Theobald's.
And I watched her in the JV game. Very smooth with the ball. She's able to go left and right. She's able to do things she needs to do. She's got to finish, though. She's got to be able to finish. And we saw a lot of that with Rossford in the first game. Nice.
Is now underneath.
There's a walk.
Smoyer loses and gets called for the travel. Bulldogs bringing it up slowly.
Well, what you're seeing right now is a little bit of a half-court defense here by the Knights. And
Here's Clay for 3. No good. Rebound.
nice.
They fight for it, and a good job by Horton Theobald's getting it back. Now they try to dish it back over to Schaller,
that's
and her
blocked.
shot is blocked, but it went right
about
to
that?
Keller, but now couple of rebounds as it goes volleyball, and
That's
it's
out.
last touch there by Lauren Wynn, so it'll be Rossford ball. We have a call. I think we've got substitutions again as Davis will come in for Nicole Byer.
Oh, bingo.
Outside, a long two off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound grabbed there by Mackenzie Varner. And she loses the ball, and it's going to go back over to Rossford. The one thing you talked about earlier was turnovers.
Yeah, and Turner made that happen right there. She got in there, knocked the ball off of her, and it was going too fast for anything to happen. So really, really good play there for Rossford.
There's another one that goes off a leg.
Yep.
Good effort there by
all the way.
Byer.
Nice.
Coming back the other way. Off the glass is good as Peyton Horton-Theobald sinks it. And we have a...
If you got the ability to go left and right like that, get to the hoop, and that's exactly what she did there. Really nice job.
Now Asmus with it, sends it over on the right side. There's Varner.
Yep.
Now they play it inside. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Otsego.
I think Otsego's got to get a little bit more patience, because if they could just return and get the ball backside, they've got two big girls inside that would just make it very easy for them to score.
Oh, good steal here by Davis. She's going to take it coast to coast. Too strong. Off the glass again.
How many times did we talk about that tonight, Mick?
Yep, and we saw it. We were talking about that. We saw it in the JV game.
Yeah.
It was either too soft or too strong going up, and that one was just right. And count it and one.
That was the right porridge.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
So the foul called on Heather Schaller.
Another miss.
I was going to say nothing but iron on that one, and coming back now. Keller outside. Clay for two. That's good.
Keller has just been stellar at the point guard position for the Bulldogs right now, and they just don't have anything. Knights don't have anything to get to make that not happen.
And the possession arrow is in favor of. Well, they're going to say it's in favor of Rossford. So the Bulldogs will inbound. 5:20 remaining here in this first half. Bulldogs looking to move inside the paint, but then kick it back out. Davis from a long two, no good. Rebound grab by Asmus, and Madeline will kick it back up the court. Looking for some help now as she's able to get it inside. Oh, my. Good effort by Smoyer to get the bucket.
All you have to do. I a little iffy on Asmuth going down that far, but it worked. It worked.
Now looking as Clay. She drives off the glass. No good. The rebound back up and in. Sticking with it over there was Heather Schaller. And now driving for Otsego. Oh, my.
Wow.
Kim Forshea just went and said, hey, I got this.
Dude, I think we might be in the hundreds tonight.
Oh, come on now. Let's not. You have a little too much eggnog there. It is Christmas after all. Rebound grabbed by Asmus now as Otsego looking to close in. They trail by 5.
There it is.
She sends it to the corner. Now back across. And it's up and no good. Rebound grabbed by the Bulldogs. Here's the pass. It's tipped out of bounds. I think the Otsego Knights have a little bit more oomph in their giddy up.
Well, Lauren Wynn was there. She heard him. She heard her screaming. So
I think that, and the fact that too, though, having a couple of plays go their way.
Yeah.
Kind of get them fired up a little bit. Yeah. So it's still within reach. Under 4 to go here in the opening half. Clay with it. Sends it out top. Byer dishes it off.
I really like what Coach has done with Rossford here with the girls, because they're missing a lot of height. So it's basically they got to work on making things quick, and they're doing it. They're doing it tonight.
The runner there by Clay does not go. The rebound grabbed by Schmoyer, and now here come the Knights. Asmus sends it over on the left side.
That's it. See?
Underneath, here's the turnaround. No good, but Schmoyer puts it back up with one. Schmoyer stayed with it, and she'll get the freebie to try and make the conventional three-point play. Foul was called on Kirsten Keller. And with 3:22 on the clock, it's now a 2-point ball game. Now it's Rossford's turn. It's going to come down to who has last possession. You don't know.
I think that's what's going to be all night tonight. Both of these teams are real firecrackers, and they both have their skills, and you're seeing it tonight. Good girls varsity game. Probably one of the best ones we've seen so far. And we've seen Lake, and Rossford reminds us a lot of what Lake's able to do.
There's a three attempt, no good, too strong. Rebound grabbed over there
nice.
from Hesselschwartz, fighting to keep it, and does, man. The Bulldogs battled hard, though. There's Asmus, sends it over, now back underneath, and it's held onto, and put back up, and it goes. Good effort there from Forche. She's leading the way here for the Otsego Knights.
Brand new game.
8 points.
Well, like we talked about early, Mick, Rossford's going to have a lot of trouble with the height inside. So they got to be scrappy, and they got to keep making those threes like they made early in the game. We haven't seen that in a while. You notice that?
Yep. 2:10 to go here in the half. Clay being guarded there by Wynn. Tries to get it inside and does. Here's the turnaround. Put up and in. Good answer from Kirsten Keller.
Smallest girl on the court, and what does she do? She posts up and puts the ball in the hoop. I love it.
Asmus with the ball. $1:50 to go here in the half. Otsego trying to move that ball inside, and Schmoyer in and out. No good. Rebound back up, going in. As Lauren Wynn answers. And we're tied up here at 27.
That's those big girls playing like they should play, and they're in the positions that they need to be in and make things happen. There's another turnover.
Absolutely, the Knights do, but they turn it right back over, and here come the Bulldogs. Oh, good grab there in recovery from Michaela Dunn. Dogs with the ball, $1:10 on the clock.
You got to set it up here, and you got to, I don't know if you want to go 2 for 1 on this or not.
Well, it's going to go back over to the Knights, so I guess that takes care of that.
5 turnovers now for the Bulldogs and 7 turnovers for the Knights right now.
Heather Schaller checks back in for Rossford, taking over from Michaela Dunn. Knights with the ball, under a minute to go in the half. Asmus.
You just want to hold on to it, or
her pass she turns it over, coming back the other way with it is Keller, and
Bingo.
she puts it in. Banks it home, and it's now a 29-27 Rossford lead. 40 seconds to go here in this second quarter.
No, Keller's playing like ice in her veins down low, and she don't mess.
Oh, that one too high. They battle for it. Grabbed there by Schmoyer. She'll drive up off the glass, too strong. Rebound put back up, no good. Rebound now here grabbed by Clay of Rossford. And she'll drive, and too strong again off the glass and the rim. Outside, Clay for 2. Off the flat of the iron. Rebound grabbed here by Otsego's Kim Forche, and here's Asmus coming back up with under 10 to go.
Got to front her. That was a foul right there. So
yep, but
she got lucky.
Schmoyer with the bucket, ties it up. Oh, and that last one at the buzzer almost went, but one half in the books here in Tuntagony. The Otsego Knights and the Rossford Bulldogs all tied up at 29. You're watching girls high school basketball on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13. (29-29) your score here as we're getting ready, moments away here from starting the third quarter. I am Mick Gonzalez. He is Mike Jameson. And Mike, I guess the thing that I'm thinking about here, Obviously, the big glaring thing as far as adjustments are concerned here for both teams is trying to correct all the turnovers.
Well, what you're seeing a lot of is exactly what you said, and you said it early in the game. It's two different basketball games tonight because Otsego has the inside groove, and they're able to get the backside help to get the offensive rebounds. And then you got Rossford that early in the game was just throwing threes up, and they're hitting their outside shots. But it's just kind of funny what's happening with some of the girls on Rossford being able to get these second and third rebounds and keep the ball over on Rossford's side.
Yeah, absolutely, no question. And then, of course, on the Otsego side, if they could get any kind of speed or continuity going in terms of making those shots, because, I mean, when they get inside, they're dominant. But the problem is being accurate with their shots, either too soft on the boards or too strong. And that goes for both teams, actually, when you think about it, because a couple of the players that had fast breaks that were going in on both sides. I mean, they were going up and putting them off the glass, trying to bank them, and they were just too strong.
Well, Schmoyer's been everything, and Hessel Schwartz has been everything that we were told they were going to be tonight, and they're making some big things happen throughout the half so far.
Well, here's the Knights starting with possession to start the third quarter. They kick it around. Almost turned over, and now it is. Davis able to kick it back outside to Clay, and she'll bring it down here for the Lady Bulldogs. Throws up the runner and does not go. Rebound grabbed over there by Lauren Wynn, but we have a whistle and a foul. So
you can't say it enough that you got to be able to make those shots inside. That's what makes you a good team. Oh, they're giving it back to Rossford.
Oh, so the foul was on Asmus, not on Cheyenne Davis. Everyone went down court thinking it was on Rossford. Now over here to the left side. Clay looking to move in, but kicks it back out. Keller over on the left side. Davis as they send it around the arch. Here's a long three off the rim, no good.
See, I like that. That was good. They took their time, and they did what they needed to do with it. Now, Forche
gets it over, tried to give it over for Hessel Schwartz, and you can count that +1.
Oh.
So
Hessel Schwartz did exactly what she was supposed to do. Make the little quick turn, spin, put the ball up, and got the three-point play right here.
She puts it up and makes it good. So Abby Hessel Schwartz. I've been
You've been good.
I've been good with it. So sinks the conventional three-point play, and the home team is up by 3. There's a shot that does not fall for the Bulldogs, and Otsego bringing it back up. Asmus is over on the left side. Over here on the right, Asmus for 3. Good!
Oh, that's huge. First three-pointer for Asmus. That's first three-pointer for Otsego tonight.
Nothing but net.
Just huge.
Now trying to answer back. Hits the rim, no good. From Heather Schaller, and now here come the Knights back.
Nice.
And up short, does not fall. And we've got, I believe, a foul going against Otsego.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. She came over top of the girl, and that's a good call.
So it's Kim Forche with the foul. And now here are the Lady Bulldogs as they trail by 6. Still a 2-possession ball game.
That's where the quickness comes in, and you got to be patient with that quickness. And that's a hard thing to say. Look at Keller.
Yep,
I
puts
like
it up,
that.
no good, but the rebound grabbed by Smoyer.
Got to go in. Those have got to go in.
Now Asmus banks it over here on the right side. The long deuce does not go. It's tipped, and we've got a whistle and a foul, and it's going to be against Abby Hessel Schwartz.
So, even though that Rossford isn't a bigger team, they're boxing out like they're supposed to, and they're getting their positions, which is making the big girls get themselves in foul trouble.
5:45 to go here in this third quarter. Otsego up 35-29. Don't forget, following this game, you'll have the Rossford boys. That one was a sweet basket. As Keller sinks it. Anyway, the
Keller's
Rossford
been everywhere tonight.
Yep, absolutely. Following us, you'll have Norm Waymer on the call with the. We got a turnover.
Keller did that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whole thing.
And then recovering right back here is Lauren Wynn, using those long arms to get that one back for the Knights. Now back over here inside the paint they go as they battle for it, and Keller comes up with it. Keller.
Yep.
Moves down court, and we have a whistle. And it's going to be a push against Abby Hesselschwart, her second foul. It'll be the team fourth, I believe.
Rossford's a much quicker team from what we've seen tonight so far. If they can just keep that quickness up and get themselves set up to take that three-pointer. We haven't seen that three in the second half yet, though, Mick.
No, we have not. Here is Keller. Dishes it off. Clay sends it over on the left side.
Nice.
Now they go inside for Clay, but she's blocked there by Forche and draws contact, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Forche's fault right there in her mistake. She left her feet. She left her feet. If she just stayed on her feet, she would have been fine.
So at the free throw line, Reagan Clay sinks the first. These two, we said it. We've said it multiple times. I think this one could possibly come down to final possession.
Well, Coach Simon's doing exactly what he needs to do right now, which is...
That one didn't go, so 1 for 2 for Clay.
He's pushing it, and he's going right after the big girls right now.
Sent outside, looking to go in. Here now is Hesselschwart, and she had all day to bank that one home.
Yeah, she don't miss. You got to front her. You can't let that happen inside. Let them come over top of you, but you cannot let that happen.
So it's back to a 5-point Otsego lead with 4:20 to go. Now back over on the left side. Cross court. Clay with the runner does not go. And Hesselschwart with the rebound sends it up court. Driving up off the glass, it does not go.
Oh.
They're going to call the block on Clay, and that should send Weil to the free throw line. And that one goes. We've got 4:03 on the clock here in the third. Otsego with now a 7-point lead. And the Bulldogs are going to have to utilize their speed. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Still plenty of time.
Smart play here from the Bulldogs because Otsego's starting to do what they want. And
rebound by Davis. She puts it up and in. There you go. This is a very entertaining ball game so far. As here come the Knights back the other way.
Like what I see with both of these teams. These are not 1 and 2 teams, you know. Up she walked.
And a walk, absolutely. Forche went up and got to keep that other foot planted.
See, it's same thing on defense and offense. She's got to keep her footing. She keeps her footing, that doesn't happen.
So Clay will come out, and Nicole Byer will come in. Here's Keller with it. 3.5 to go here in the quarter, and we're going to have a timeout taken here by Rossford. 3:30 to go here in quarter number 3, 39-34. Otsego on top. Girls High School basketball right here on the CW13 and the Toledo Sports Network.
You can't say it.
I know. Well, you can't say Hesselschwart either. You know, you were eating popcorn. That's why you're coughing. Take that. I'm telling you.
It's low, though.
I know, but that will still soothe your throat, your vocal cords.
Well, Mick's going to soothe my throat, I guess, here now with
Oh, boy.
39-34. And, hey, big thanks out to our sponsors, of course, making all these goodies happen every week. And IBEW Local A, UA 50, Pub 51, Big Apple Deli, SBL Outfitters.
Ball inbounded here to Kirsten Keller.
Oh. There we go.
Kick back outside. And the long deuce does not go from Horton Field.
That's coming back, Rossford's ball.
Yep.
Another turnover for the Knights.
Keller looking. They send it back outside. Here's Byer looking to drive. Too strong, off the mark. Rebound grabbed over there by Lauren Wynn.
Changed her hands right in mid-flight and tried to put that up with her right when she was going up with her left.
There's the pass inside.
All
Forshea,
right.
too strong. They fight for the rebound. And Forshea, and the thumbs go up, and possession arrow. They will give it to Rossford. So with 2:55 to go here in the third. Here are the Bulldogs. Keller looking to try and move it. Oh, settling it down.
Careful there, huh?
Yep. Keller back out top. Just taking her time. Thought she was going to try. Thought about driving baseline. Having some trouble. It goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Now the 2:26 to go here in the third, and Keller able to get it into Davis before the 5-second violation. Now Davis being hounded there by Forshea, but is able to get the pass, get it back.
Three.
Nope, a little bit short. There's a battle for it, and it's going to go over to Otsego this time. So the Knights will bring it up with 2 and change to go here in this third quarter. High pass, ooh, and it's taken away. Good effort there by Keller. And she gets it down court. There's a collision and there's a foul. Here with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 3. It's been kind of sloppy here in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game from the first half, Nick. And whoever wants to win this game has got to get back to the game plan. And they got to listen to coach, and they got to, if you're Otsego, you're going to take it inside, and if you're Rossford, you're going to try and move the ball as much as you possibly can.
And the running shot
and you
there
kind of make them.
from Horton Theobald's did not go. Here come the Knights back. Oh, good effort there by the Knights as Hesselschwart ran out of real estate, passed it back, and just didn't get the shot to go. Here's a 3 attempt from Rossford off the glass. Did not go.
Yet.
Forshea with the rebound. Gets some help from Asmus, and Madeline Asmus brings it. Gets it back. Tries to get it inside for Smoyer. Up. No good, but she draws the foul. Here with a $1:19 to go, and she'll go to the free throw line.
It's that it's the patience, it's the the wraparound, and they reverse everything. When they reverse it, boom, she's open.
And she calmly sinks the first. So both teams will substitute. There with a $1:19 to go in the third quarter. And Smoyer goes 2 for 2. She now has 15 points. As it's now a 41-34 Otsego lead. Davis dishes it off. Byer back to Clay. Coming up on a minute to go here in this third quarter. Theobald's now looked to go up. Her shot was blocked. Who would it go off last? It looks like Rossford, so It'll go back over to the Lady Knights. Here's the pass now, and coming up quickly was Weil. Dishes it over to Asmus. Looking to work it inside. They go back and forth now. Baseline is kicked back out.
Nice passing.
And the jumper
Beautiful
is good.
passing.
Great work there. And finished off by Shannon Weil. And now it's a 9-point ball game. And another missed opportunity by the Bulldogs. Weil brings it up, being guarded by Davis. Asmus gets it into the paint. Oh, that one goes off of the Knights. It'll go back over to Rossford with 10.6 to go here.
Yeah, Rossford's looking tired right now, and it shows when you're leaving Forche and those girls up at the top open for the easy pass, not getting a hand in the face.
Long jumper does not
didn't
go.
need that.
As they battle for it, and possession arrow will give it to Otsego.
2.9 seconds.
So a short three. And they throw it. Oh, that was a bad throw.
Could be.
Here's the three attempt. That's going to be short. So we've got three in the books here from Otsego High School in Tuntogany. And the home team right now leading it by a score of 43-34. Back with more in a moment here on the Toledo Sports Network on CW13.
My chest feels so much better since you gave me that Halls. I do. I feel like I could just go out and run a marathon.
Why don't you?
Every
didn't say it was
person
gonna
around me
cure.
has been sick.
So that's why I'm sitting as far away from you as I can.
No, you're doing that because you want to be closer to...
The student section? No, it's because I want to look at the scoreboard and be able to see it since it's on the wall above me.
Okay.
And so is the buzzer, by the way. Which is like ear-splitting loud.
Well, I got to apologize. I've been terrible on the clock tonight. I normally am really pretty good on the clock.
We'll be fine. Quarter number 4 underway as the Bulldogs inbound.
14-9. The Knights 14 turnovers, Mick.
That's a lot of those in the first half. Here's a running jumper there from Clay. Does not go. Rebound grab coming back the other way. Oh, what a great job by Reagan Clay.
Say hello to my mama.
Abby Hesselschwart thought she had an easy one up off the glass, but my goodness. There's the give back, and now it's back up. No good from Hesselschwart. Nice effort there from Smoyer to keep it in, but it goes right to Peyton Horton Theobald's. And the Bulldogs will try and work their way back into this one. Here's a three attempt. Off the rim, no good.
Yeah, Davis and Theobald, that's who you need handling the ball. They're doing a real nice job, and just got to make things happen. If you're a Rossford Bulldog fan, you got to concentrate on the fact that you're really only down by 9 points right now. Get back to what was happening early in the game, but I think they're getting a little tired, Mick.
Yeah, Peyton Horton Theobald comes out. So now it's Keller with the ball.
Yeah, you just got to let Keller do her thing and run that post like she's been running it, and things are going to happen.
And that jumper does not go. Asmus comes back now for Otsego. Up off the glass and the iron, no good. Rebound put back up, does not go. Smoyer with it. You can count it, and she'll get the chance to make it a three-point play.
Smoyer's been everything that the Knights need inside. She plays real well inside. She gets her boxing out where she needs to do it, and you're going to score that way.
And she completes the three-point play. 16 points for Smoyer tonight.
Yep, and you make your free throws.
And you call a timeout if you're Rossford. So we're 1:05 into this fourth quarter. And it's a 30-second, so we'll keep it right here.
Hey, I'd like to get some thanks out to our great sponsors, IBEW Local 8, UA Local 50, and the Pipefitters.
Easy for you to
I
say.
know. Big Apple Deli right over on Woodville Road. All your favorite deli products for your next get-together. And SBL Outfitters over there in the Navarre Plaza next to BW3s. They've got great clothing for all your hardworking people that are out in the cold, and some Wolverine boots, all the good stuff. Of course, Pub 51 over there on Woodville Road. Great food, spirits, and fun. Ronnie Ben and the gang out there. And, of course, me, Mike Jameson, in creative video, imagery, and music, providing sound and lighting and professional broadcast video for parties, weddings, and more. You can give me a call, 514-1302. Gosh, I'll do them.
Here's Keller. Starting things up here for Rossford.
Oh, there it was. That ball should have gone into...
And that one goes.
What's
Great
that,
effort. Man, Nicole Byer with the three.
They need that to happen. They need that to happen.
And then answering back with a two is Abby Hesselschwart.
Got no problem with it. Give it back to her. Pop it. There you go.
Good job by Keller to maintain her balance, but they lose the ball in the process now, and it's going to go back over to Otsego. Hey, don't forget, coming up here in just a bit, see the Rossford boys taking on Eastwood. Norm Waymer, Mike Bauman with the call. And after that, Norm Waymer will, of course, be the prideful host of One Powerbomb Championship Wrestling.
Yes.
All right here on CW13. So that one will go back over to Rossford. So they've got 6:13 here to try and erase a 11-point lead. Rossford looked like it was going to be a big night in that first half, as that one does not go. And right now Otsego just, I think the biggest adjustment that to me that I've seen, Mike, is Otsego has actually, they've picked up their game in terms of their speed, and that allows them to utilize their size. Witness right here, the basket from Abby Hesselschwart.
Yep. Well, the size, is killing Rossford here with their girls hurt, and with Kitzler hurt, and with Heather Gerstowski. I mean, you're losing that tall, big girl that can get inside and make things happen.
And that was a nice finish there from Smoyer. It gives her 18 on the night. Here's a three attempt. It's going to be short. An air ball grabbed there by the Knights. And yeah, you can see it.
They're tired.
They are. They're starting to run out of gas a little bit. But you know what? They're giving it. They're still not quitting. They're going to give it their best effort. And that's why I love this game. And the jumper from Smoyer goes in and out. And it's going to stay with Otsego. Yep. I think it went off Keller. So Haley Byer's going to check in here for Rossford. Saw her play in a little bit of action in the JV game. Here's the turnaround from Hesselschwart. No good. Smoyer with the putback.
You got to box them out. You got to, especially on your backside, because that's been hurting the Bulldogs all night, is the backside leak that's been able to get in and score.
So heading to the free throw line will be Kirsten Keller, the 5'2" senior. And she misses the first of a 1-and-1, and Otsego picking up the rebound. They send it around. Here's a two attempt, no good. Rebound. Smoyer's been just awesome on those boards here in this fourth quarter. And the rebound finally grabbed over there from Heather Schaller. Here's a two, and that's good. So the Bulldogs will score the basket and take a timeout with 4:15 to go. It's Otsego 54 and Rossford 39.
Oh,
Thank you.
I left my mic on.
Yeah, and I think my headphones now are.
Oh, pooey, Mick. Pooey.
Yeah.
You know what? I like Otsego. It's a nice place. Very nice place. Very nice place.
There aren't too many places I've been to.
Well put together.
Yeah, speaking of basketball terms, that I've not enjoyed or thought well of.
Right.
So. Although that whole Cardinal Stritch thing.
Oh, boy, here you go.
I'm just kidding. I say that only because this gentleman to my right is a Cardinal Stritch alum.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like the place every once in a while. Just every once in a while.
As long as they pay Barbara Ann.
You know what? This year's band is pretty good.
All 10 of them?
They didn't do it. No, they've even got a big tuba player now. Just for you, and he's going to stand right by you when you do the
play underway back here.
Welcome to the.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now the pass over here, Hessel short. Try to put it up, no good. Rebound grabbed by Keller.
Yep.
Talk about the smallest girl on the court. She grabbed it amongst all those tall trees. And back the other way, no good. And that's going to go out, and it's going to stay with Rossford.
Those little bunnies got to keep happening, and Rossford's missed about 10, 11 of them now, and look at your score.
I was going to say, as a result, it's a 15-point Otsego lead.
Yep. They're young. Rossford's got to get their...
That one was tipped. It'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs.
Kitzler comes back, and she's got the plantar fasciitis. And
when Haley Gozdowski comes back, that's also going to help.
Huge.
I mean, you got a 6-footer right there that can help you. And there's, when you have a tall tree like that, nice job by Kim Forche.
Well, you just have to, when you're in that position, you got to get yourself in a position so that she's going to have to foul her.
Smoyer sends it back out top. Asmus over to Forche. Asmus. Clean catch over there with Forche. Now over on the other side. Here's a shot. That one does not go. Rebound grab there by Schaller.
Couple of threes, and we got us a ball game right here, you know.
Well, she's open. Oh, great block by Forche, and she'll bring the ball back up. She'll drive up off the glass. No good. Rebound. And it goes. Basket there from Lauren Wynn. 4 points tonight for Lauren. And things opened up now. Here's Byer. She tried to go up, but she drew contact. Yep.
She going to the foul line?
Yes, she is. Haley Byer. Foul there on Smoyer. And that one does not go. Kind of the story of the Bulldogs here this second half.
Second half. No foul shots, or missing the foul shots, and then, not being able to stop Otsego's, backside seem to score every time. I think it's like a play now. It's just a backside play.
I don't think
Is that what they call it? Or is there a different name for it?
Well, no, but I'm just saying about the free throws here. I think the first one didn't count because they weren't set.
It.
Yeah, so now she
Count
goes
that.
1 for 2. So it's 56-40. 2:40 to go in the game. Asmus sends it over here on the outside.
Yeah.
Hessel Schwartz, that one rolls around the rim, doesn't go. And coming back the other way with it now is Allison Dunn. And the ball is turned over once more here by the Bulldogs. That's been their biggest Achilles heel. That, and they just cannot get.
There's that play again.
Inside, Hessel Schwartz is fouled by Keller. And Abby.
Yeah, I'm going to say yes to that. That was a foul.
Abby Hesselschwart at the line. Hesselschwart quietly with 13 tonight, looking to add to it. And she's been money on when she's able to get free and clear towards the basket.
Well, you talk about it being right place at the right time. I think, you've just got a team that seems to be able to click, and they know what each person is doing on the team, and Otsego's played very well like that tonight.
And there you go. That was Davis with the basket. And now with
name you haven't heard very much in the second half, and she had
a solid first half. Yeah, absolutely. 58-42 your score here on the Toledo Sports Network Basketball Game of the Week, seen right here on CW13.
Two times you did it right. Wow.
I caught myself there on that one.
I don't know why you make it plural.
Because as you know, I travel quite a bit.
You do?
Yes.
You really?
Yes.
To other countries or to other planets?
Depending on, never mind. There's a lot of other markets where it's called the CW.
Oh.
And as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it, though.
Okay. Mommy.
You're learning.
See, this is the fun we can have on the web that we don't on television. So.
Yep.
Morgan Smoyer will inbound. And Asmus will bring it up.
Broke the press real nice there. Otsego ran that play to perfection. At this point, we need to take if you're Otsego, you need to take about 30, 40 seconds off this clock before you're going to take a shot or do anything.
I was going to say, let them draw contact on you. Let them foul you. Good pass. Now moving inside.
Nice.
Kick back out. Hesselschwart. Oh, does not go. Good rebound, though, by Smoyer. Good effort. And now we've got a timeout going to be taken here by Otsego.
We'll just stay here, Mickles.
Yep. It's a full timeout by the Knights. Once again, a big thank you to a number of our sponsors. We can't do it without them. And, of course, that includes IBEW Local 8, Pump 51, our friends over at UA50, the Pipefitters. Of course, Big Apple Deli. And, of course, one of our newest sponsors, SPL Outfitters. Big thanks to them. And, of course, probably our oldest sponsor. Who might that be, Mike?
Oh, IBEW.
No. Creative Video Imagery.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Come on.
I want to get a big thanks out to First Federal, Dave Highmore over at First Federal Bank, coming on board with us. And we really appreciate all the help that all of these sponsors have given us because, let's face it, we work out of our house. We're nothing big. We're impressing people, and that's kind of cool. That's
well,
kind
the
of
thing
cool.
is that we're
we
presenting
do a pretty good job.
And even though we're out here in the NBC, I'm glad we are because this gives us a chance to spotlight kids who are so richly deserving of it, but they don't get all the spotlight.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and of course, if you want a spotlight, please go to our website, ToledoSportsNetwork.com. You can find all kinds of affordable advertising packages. Mike Jameson will help you with that. Minute 10 to go here in the ball game. Asmus try to give it back, and we've got a foul here against Rossford. So, with 66 seconds to go, Knights will bring it up court. Asmus working her way. Oh! She was looking. She just looked up and smiled. She knew.
She had Smoyer just a half second early. Should have popped that.
Well, the problem is, though, is that she probably looked at it and didn't see it because of the height difference there. Her and Davis. So coming back now, here is Keller. She gets the ball back.
Take.
Oh, and near turnover, but now here's Reagan
Looks
Clay
good.
for three. Does not go. It's tipped back, and nice effort there from Keller. Sends it back underneath. Great effort there. As that one is finished off over there by Nicole Byer. Well, Rossford applying pressure, but here's Smoyer. Now she'll send it cross court. This one was going to be turned over, but the thumbs go up. And it's possession arrow will stay here with Otsego, but with 20 seconds to go, it's all a moot point. However, very quietly, Nicole Byer with 11 points to pace Rossford, but it's been Otsego's Knights that have been the difference here, as they'll just keep it outside and let the clock wind down to 0. And a convincing victory here by the Otsego Knights as they defeat the Rossford Lady Bulldogs by a score of 58-44.
When we come back, we'll talk a little bit. We'll also we'd like to have an interview with Eric Simon, coach of the Otsego Knights tonight, our winner, and really like to get a couple of interviews in if we can. We'll be right back with more right here on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.
And those of you watching